Imagine this. Your car suddenly stops on a dark haunted road, and out of the shadows a spirit begins to push it forward. Would you believe it's just an illusion, or that something real is trying to save you? If not, listen to this story till the end, because what you'll hear might leave you shaken. This is Whisper from History, where forgotten voices rise again. In the quiet stretches of Fayette County, Pennsylvania, there is a hill that defies every law of nature and sense they teach in school. A narrow road bends through woods that whisper with wind and age, and here cars left in neutral begin to roll uphill, as if drawn by invisible hands. The locals call it Gravity Hill, and they speak of it not with laughter, but with the tone of something half feared and half respected. Drivers have come from far away to test it. They stop their engines, let the wheels go free, and watch the impossible unfold. The vehicle creeps against the pull of gravity, inch by inch, gaining speed, until it reaches the top, and then stillness again. Some claim it feels like being lifted by unseen palms. Others swear they can hear faint voices beneath the hum of tires. But no one agrees on what truly happens on that road. Scientists have tried to explain it. They speak of optical illusions, of tilted landscapes of the horizon playing tricks on the human eye. Yet, when you stand there, when you feel the pull in your gut, it does not feel like illusion. The slope feels wrong, the air feels heavy, and even the birds seem to avoid the space as if something unseen watches from between the trees. The story of this hill stretches back to the early 20th century. Long before tourists arrived, there was only farmland and a dirt path winding through forgotten homesteads. One night, as the story goes, a horse-drawn wagon carrying a young family lost control on the curve. The father tried to stop it, but the wagon rolled backward down the hill, crashing into a stone wall, killing all inside. When rescuers came the next morning, they found faint handprints on the back of the wagon, burned into the wood, as though pressed there by something desperate. Years later, when cars replaced wagons, locals began to notice the strange backward pull. They said the spirits of that family still tried to help travelers to push them uphill to safety, so no one else would share their fate, and from that legend, the hill gained its haunting reputation. But what if the story is not so simple? What if something else lingered long before the accident? Old records hint that the area was once sacred ground for native tribes, a place where rituals were performed to connect with spirits of the earth. Some researchers claim the alignment of the land and magnetic fields might distort perception and balance. Others believe those ancient energies still pulse through the soil, bending reality itself. On misty mornings, the hill is shrouded in a low gray fog. The road disappears into white silence and shapes flicker just beyond sight. Drivers say they feel a pressure on their shoulders, as if someone sits in the back seat, unseen, guiding the car forward. Some say the steering wheel turns slightly on its own, and that the temperature drops without reason. In the 1970s, paranormal investigators brought cameras and measuring tools. They recorded fluctuations in electromagnetic fields and strange interference on their audio devices. One tape captured faint childlike laughter, followed by a low thud, as if something hit the trunk of the car. When they replayed it, the sound repeated exactly at the same spot. But this was only the beginning. The deeper they studied, the more the hill refused to reveal its truth. Every explanation opened another question. Was it magnetism, optical trick, or memory of tragedy carved into the land itself? Some nights the locals still drive there. They place their cars at the base, turn off the headlights, and whisper a single phrase said to honor the lost family. "Help us over the hill." And then slowly, almost tenderly, the vehicle begins to move, climbing against nature, rising toward the curve where past and present seem to merge. The road ends near an old stone wall, half hidden by moss and time. People say, if you listen closely, you can hear footsteps crunching. On gravel, though, no one is there. The air feels charged, alive, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for the next traveler to arrive. And when the car finally stops at the crest, the silence that follows feels endless, a silence that asks without words, was it the earth that moved you, or something that never left this hill at all? Some roads don't just lead to destination. They lead to the restless souls still searching for peace. And remember, not every spirit is evil. Some remain to protect those who are lost. Welcome to Gravity Hill, where even time stands still.